What's up everyone? Just thought I'd check in with everyone and do another how-to video. Let me start again because I didn't like doing that. What's up everyone? Here we are with another how-to video. This time what we're going to be doing is installing some hot racing shock bodies on my Arrma Granite 4S. No, we're going to start again. What's up everybody? Hardcore RC here again. I hope you like the look. This is week 10 I think of effective, well, less lockdown now, but certainly no barber shop or anything and growth on the face. So yeah, but this is the joys of the pandemic. Anyway, I thought I'd bring another how-to video to you guys. Hope you're all keeping safe. Today we're going to be doing the hot racing shock bodies for the front on the Arrma Granite 4x4. Sorry, not the Arrma Granite, the Arrma Outcast 4x4 4S. I've done the Granite and I thought I'd do a little how-to video on this as well, just for anybody that needs some information, because there doesn't seem to be a lot of information on the internet or on YouTube for it. So I thought I'd add my own one. Before we get into it though, as usual, please hit the subscribe button, give us a like, turn the notifications on. It all helps. We're just trying to grow the channel and hopefully you guys can support us along the way. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the part we're going to be installing today is, as I said, it's the hot racing threaded front bleeder shock for the Arrma Outcast 4S. This is part number TFF155AF08. They do a rear one which I'm waiting to come in from the US. It's the same number, TTF155AR08. So the F and the R obviously donate the front or the rear of the shock. And this is what they look like. So effectively what you're doing is you're using the existing part of the existing stock shock setup, but replacing the case, and it also comes with these parts here, some O-rings and some seals and washers that go into the shock. The reason I'm doing this now is because these, you know, the one issue with this line up with the plastic shocks is, whilst I haven't had any issues with this one leaking yet, I thought I'd get it sorted before it did, because we were having issues with the Arrma Granite leaking. So first things first, what we've got to do is obviously take off the existing shocks. It's literally a case 2mm hex, take out the top and bottom screws and off they come. We put those over there. So that's both the shocks off, and we don't need this at the moment, so we'll move it out of the way. Okay, first thing we've got to do is take the existing shocks apart. It's handy if you've actually got a shock tool. It just helps you take the shocks apart without damaging them really. So I've got this one from Hobby King. I can put a link down below for it. Okay, but it allows you to grip the shock cases and also the shock rods without causing any damage. Put that round, and we'll use some pliers just to undo that loosely. Take the top cap off, that then removes the spring. Okay, now these are self-sealing. The problem is they don't seal very well, so what you have to do is you push in and turn it until you feel it lock in place. And then what you do is you literally turn the shock. Put that in there again, keeping it tight, and then pushing it together, it locks it in place. There's a little screw that it sits in, and now we can undo that. Again, take the shock tool, the 4mm shafts, take that off. Keep in mind one side's got a washer, one side hasn't, so the side with the washer always sits against the rod. Okay, now what we do is we take the rod off, and we don't need this bit, we do need this bit. So again, give it a clean. Okay, now what we do is we start working on the hot racing shock. So we undo this part, and then we start working on this end. So the first bit we do is we take this small black washer, which is slightly angled, and we drop thin end in first, push it down. Okay, so it should just see it sitting there nicely. Then what we do is we take two of the little O-rings, hopefully that's focused, and I always like to grease them up. So there's a product called Green Slime, or this is very similar from Arrma. Put it on there, get some grease on it, slot the first one in, grease up the second one, put that in there, make sure they're nice and tight, and then we take the larger black washer, and again it's got a bit of a flange on it. That flange sits down to push everything in. Okay, then what we do is we take the shock rod with the mudguard and we slot that through like so. Okay, then we take the inner ring, again metal washer onto the end. Okay, and that should now all move nice and smoothly. Now what we do is we fill up the shock. I'm going to be using 650 CST. The standard is 500. I have got some 500, but I want a bit more damping on this, so I'm going to try it with 650, which is just give it. So I would suggest filling it to just where the thread starts. Then what we do, take this, put it in there, put it in there, and then just literally start tightening it up. Okay, that should be tight enough. There's a little bit of seepage there, so we can tidy that up. Now you'll find that that won't move at all. because there's a little bit of air in there. What we have to do now is take a 1.5mm Allen key and we just release the bleed valve, and then slowly by pushing that up, and you should start to see the liquid coming out the top. A little bit more. Now clean that up. Nice smooth movement. Now what we're going to do is put the spring on. So I mean, you could have put the spring on beforehand. I prefer to the fact we have the ability to put it on afterwards. Put it on afterwards, then we can tighten it up. Okay, we put the stock spring on. It's about there, and there we go. What we do now, we do the second one and then we'll get them back on the truck. Okay guys, these are the leftover parts from the stock shocks. What I've done is I've cleaned them up, and then I'll bag them up and keep them for spares. You never know when you might need something like this, so we'll get rid of all that. Don't need it. Here are our two hot racing shocks, all built up. When did you go back on the truck? Right, put her back on. So first things first, it's good to have the bleeder valve on the outside. Put the bleeder valve, the longer screw without the washer goes up top, shorter screw with the washer, slot in down the bottom, tighten up by hand so we don't strip the threads out. And I've made the schoolboy error, which, not deliberately, schoolboy error of putting the bottom one on the wrong way around. I don't know if you can see that, but the mud guard is the wrong side. So what we do is we undo the bottom one, spin it around, and correct that, and then do the other side. We won't make the same mistake, mud guard facing out. So that feels good. Okay everybody, so that's again the installation of the hot racing aluminium threaded front shock bleeder bodies for the Arrma Outcast 4S. Part number again is TFF155AF08. As always guys, if you like what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and give us a like. Okay, take care everybody. Until the next video, Hardcore RC signing out.